Alright guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you how to trim a chicken real quick. What you will need is a boning knife, a regular knife, and a honing blade. So what I like to do is I like to turn it over on its backside and just pull the flap, the fat flap and all that. And you'll see this little this little end right here, and where it connects over here to the thigh and the drumstick. All I wanna do is basically make a line from there to there. So let's go ahead and do that. You might have to cut through some bone, but take that off. And always look at the side right here. Take that little bit of fat off. And that's basically it for that trim. Now this will work for baked chicken, barbecue chicken, anything that you want to do with the leg quarter. This leg quarter is now trimmed up and ready to go. If you want to take it another step, see this thigh bone right here? Turn it around on the underside. Put your thumb. You'll feel the socket, and pop the socket out. You'll see the socket right here. And then you come under here. Just start digging with your little boning knife. And you'll take this thigh bone off, carcass bone or thigh bone or whatever. And so now what you're left with is a drumstick, but without the thigh bone. And I like my chicken. This is how I use my chicken, so I don't get this bone on it. I always remove this, and this is how I use my chicken. And now we'll take it another step further. You want to debone this. It's real easy. We did step 1, step 2. Now we got step 3. Come over here to the tip of the drumstick. Trim it open. Cut it all open. You could poke it. You could slide it. I always poke and pull. So right there. Clean it up. Make sure it's all the tendons. Turn it on its backside with the bone up. Where the bone is at, you're gonna feel the bone and slide it to the drumstick and push out. And you'll feel the bone from the drumstick. And then when you get to the knuckle of the drumstick and the thigh, you ride the drumstick bone like that. And I like to scrape from the bone until I get some clearance. Push both pieces from the knuckle of the thigh, and like that. And then just slide it down. Just scrape. And then you come to the intersection of the drumstick and the thigh bone. There's a joint right there, a knuckle. So you'll basically do the same thing, and I scrape and this drumstick. Remember, this drumstick has that little bone on it, so just be careful with that. And that's all I do. I just scrape it down. And now you're left with the knuckle. Now the knuckle, you're just gonna start trimming it. Just nice little small swipes. Small swipes. Turn. And then just follow the bone. There we have it. That is a boneless piece of leg quarter. Now On the drumstick, you can pull these tendons off, but I don't really bother with that. When you pull the meat off of the drumstick and the thigh, where the bone is at, the knuckle, I usually get this hole because the meat is really thin there. So yeah, I mean, here we have our other trimmed piece of meat. Now, if you want to do separates, you'll just come here. You'll feel this knuckle. There's a knuckle in here. So you'll ride the bone right there. See? You'll always look for the bone in the middle. And just, now you have two separate pieces. You got a drumstick, a thigh, and a boneless. And here we go. Go ahead and trim this one up for y'all. Put that. Remember, turn it on its underside. Pop the bone, and then just try to ride under there. It's like a plate, so you'll just like follow the plate. So there we go, right there. That's 3. And this is the first one, just a simple trimming. It's like all this loose end fat. If you don't like that, you can get rid of that. Just once again, all this is personal preference. So there you have it. You have trim, thigh bone taken off, separated, and fully deboned. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is a leg quarter processed in 4 different ways. I hope this video helped you out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And once again, thank you.